Hi everyone, I'm Christine. Welcome to our first episode in Extensive Podcast. And here we have Mr. Kalimullah, Chief Operating Officer and co-founder in Extensive IT Services. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, Christine.
How are you, sir?
I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, can you give us a brief introduction about yourself to our audience?
Sure, why not? Thank you. So my name is Engineer Kalimullah. I'm 34 years old. I'm from Pakistan. My education is electrical power engineering. I'm living in UAE since 2014, and currently I'm serving as Chief Operating Officer of Fala Group, and Extensive IT is part of that group. So yeah, it's been quite a ride for me till now, and thanks again for inviting me.
Yeah, can you share the story, like how you started this journey, and compared to before, how it grows?
Yeah, so to give you a little background, I started my first job in UAE in 2014. Before me, my elder brother was already there, Mr. Mohammed Asimjan, who is the co-founder also of Extensive IT Services and Fala Group. So I served another company. I worked there for 7.5 years, and then after COVID, 2021, when it finished, we started this company, and we were already having other businesses towards marketing, and me and my brother were just sitting for evening not coffee but green tea after dinner, and we start thinking of the IT setup because primarily me and my brother are from an IT background. I worked 7.5 years in a telecom company, Fortune 250 company, and he was also an IT admin in Bilhassa Group. So we wanted to put that experience to work, and we started. The first thing we did was how we started was the design of the logo with the clouds in the logo, and that's how the journey started.
Okay, so in this journey, what were the initial challenges that you faced? Like, how you overcome?
Yeah. Okay, so look, in every business there are challenges and struggles you need to do. So the first thing is if you, as an entrepreneur, if you're looking as a business person, if you're looking at, okay, I will have 10,000 challenges in a startup, you will never start that business. So we just went with the flow. So we decided in an evening that we want IT services company. Okay, the first thing was the team. First thing was what team to get together. So we found a team which will be running the services operation side. I was very involved in operation myself, and then from scratch we started by getting one person, and then we grew along the first challenge in starting a company was not the office, was not the lessons, was not the cost. The first challenge was finding good people for the company. So yeah, when we found those people, we started it very soon.
Okay, looking back, is there anything you wish you had done differently? Like, do you think you should change something in your
my life or the business journey?
Let's talk about both.
So that's a personal question.
We'll talk about that personal part later.
Yeah. So let's talk about business. Every business person have taken wrong decisions and they learn from their mistakes. So I don't have a specific regret in life in business where oh my god, there are small fix which we have or wrong decisions which we made. But yeah, it's part of the business, and regrets can be always fixed when you make the right decision later on. In business, there is not always a right decision. So you take a decision and you make it right. So there is no wrong in business. And for personal, if you are living life with regret, you're not living. You're just living in the past. For me, I don't regret anything which happens. Has to happen, supposed to happen, and happen for good. So if I go back and regret it, oh my god, I should have done this, I should have done this, I cannot live in that present.
Okay, sir. Can you give us the key factors that to your success?
Yeah, no, sure, why not? So, Christine, first of all, when people ask me about success, I ask them the question, how do you define success? So for me, success is not reaching a certain goal
Okay.
in life. Okay, it's success is maintaining when you reach somewhere. At a point you reach, then you maintain that. For me, that is success, and it comes with consistency. So for us, as in EITS, uh, the first hurdle, as I told you, was finding the right people. When we passed that phase, the next phase was maintaining the people in place, providing them career path, and to progress the company. So for us, success is keeping the team together, and at the end of the day, when you keep the people together, the teams together, success comes automatically. And success is when those people work together for a longer period. Because as I told you, the first hurdle was getting people on board as a startup. Because EITS is a startup. I don't consider it as a company which is a full-grown company. It's a baby. It's 2.5 years old company. So yeah, but we are keeping the success there, the teams together, and yeah, for me that is the success.
Okay, so
I will not talk about numbers.
yeah, I hope you got a like good team with you, so that's why.
Yeah, we are trying to make the best out of what we have. They are good, yeah.
Okay, so how's your vision? Like, how you will see your company in next 2-3 years?
Look, I don't know about tomorrow, so I cannot say next 2-3 what will happen. But to put things on paper, UAE is a very dynamic market. There are a lot of disruptive technologies coming in. So, for example, now for us as an IT company, cloud infrastructure is there, and a lot of companies are moving from, say, on-premises systems to cloud. So, what we are trying to do now is in EITS is trying to build their talent on board, so we can work on the cloud infrastructure for different companies. They can be startups, they can be small enterprises, and they can be big companies. So that's the goal.
Okay, so compared to before, like past, how you will see the industry now? Like, is it a is it growth compared to before, or
Yeah, UAE is very competitive market, and the growth is very different than the rest of the world. And
is it competitive or?
it is very competitive. Okay, if you're asking about competition in the market, yes, it's very competitive market, because there's a lot of good talent in UAE. A lot of big companies are in the market. As I said, we are a very small company, so in order to get into that league, we need to step up. So for that, we are putting finances together and the teams together to make sure we compete. So competition is not just talent-wise. We need to have money to do that operations. You need to have good talent, and then retaining those talent, because getting a big project is easy, but there are people involved, and you need to retain them for a longer period of time, because big projects take time. I hope that answers the question.
Okay, as you mentioned before, keeping the good staff is challenging. Is a challenge.
Yeah.
So in extensive IT services, how you keep your team motivated? What you will do for them to be motivated?
Look, motivation just can come from a small thing, just as a company you do, as a boss. So what I do is I lead by examples. Okay, so if you are part of your team, you're not bossing them around. I think this is the first motivation. I like the office environment, very light, happy. So they are coming to friends. So they are at home from one friend circle to another one. So they feel at home. They feel at ease, and that's how I manage my staff. The other thing is providing them incentives. So if you are paying them for their hard work and then giving them extra incentives, I think that's a good way to motivate any staff, not sales only, right? So, and then you just need to be a friend rather than a boss. That's my till now it's working. So yeah.
Okay, Mr. Kalim, what has been the most rewarding part of your journey so far?
Can you be more specific about the journey? Are you talking about extensive IT or as a business person?
I'm talking about the extensive IT.
So yeah, for us it's part of our Fallet group. So we are in business for more than say 5 years now, more than 5 years. Uh, Being an entrepreneur or business person is very challenging. I would say there is more there are more challenges than any happiness or rewards to it. But yeah, the happiness is when for us as the way we are brought up. When I see people in my offices, they are getting paid on time, and we are the resource of providing to their families. This is culturally, religiously, is a very happiest that God chose us to provide others. So this is a very satisfying feeling, irrespective of how the business is going, how much we are making, doesn't matter. But internally, the only happiness and reward for me is that I become very happy when I see giving it to others. Because, and this is from our school time. The motto for school was the school name is Frontier Children Academy. It's a popular school in our state in Pakistan, and the motto was live for others. So, and the same psychology is by my father taught to us, and so it's inbuilt with us. And yeah, we are very happy when we are helping other people, and this is one of the reward which I am getting from.
Okay, it means that you have a lot of friends in the office, I guess. Employees.
They are friends, but yeah, sometimes they're crazy, so it's okay. You need to live with it.
Okay, so
there are good bad friends. There are not good bad friends, right?
Okay, so how you will manage them? Like if you're with friends and you cannot handle them, right? So how you will manage?
Friends can be funny at times. They don't take things seriously also. But there is a way how to manage your friends and be around with them. So sometimes you know their next move already. So it's good you are aware of your colleagues or your employees like that. And it's a good way of they don't when they're coming to office, for them it's not a burden. Work, every company wants you to work, right? What else they are offering? You are going to an office, working for them, they are paying you salary. What else they are offering? Money, more money, yes. What do they give? For me, I hate toxic environment because I am a very positive person. I don't want toxicity around my surroundings, right? So in order to deal that, you can be a boss and a friend, and you can talk in a nicer way rather than being a boss and what the hell, sorry for my friends, what the hell you did, and started. So you cannot do that with friend because you know that friend will also react in the same way, right? So that's how I keep them, and it's working till now.
If someone wants to apply for extensive IT service, so
they can always go to our website and create a page. And they can follow me on LinkedIn.
Okay, got it. All right. So if a startup company, if they want any advice, what is advice do you offer for them?
Look, advices can depend on the industry, what they want to start.
Let's say like in same industry IT company.
Same industry. First of all, they need to be very strong. By strong, I mean the team should be should be tech savvy. Kind of those people. The degrees doesn't matter. If the guy have experience, you take him on board. These are just certificates, piece of papers for me. So if a guy is having 15 years of experience in an industry and he doesn't have a degree, and he can do an engineer job, hire him for a site engineer. There's nothing wrong in it. This is what I would suggest the startups, and always empower your employees.
So is there any training sessions that you are providing?
So in fact today we have one session with me and my team for pre-sales training. And the key for any startup is when you are a startup, you're a small team, you want everyone to do a lot of stuff, and they will keep make mistakes. But the problem is if you are fixated on, oh my god, this person did a mistake, class, and the end of the world, right? You will never grow as a startup. You need to empower your employees, small or big team, whatever you have, teach them, because delegating work is wrong as a boss. If they cannot do it, you teach him first, second, third. Yes, fourth time, it's bad. But 3 times, everyone is allowed to make mistakes, right? In startups, because finances are short, time is short, the owners are not willing to take small risk or an error. Like yesterday, one problem happened, and in our tourism office, and the manager and the founder, the boss was very angry. My other, and he's my brother. So I told him, it's okay, it's happened. Just talk with the employee, calm her down, make her understand why this happened, make a process for it so it doesn't repeat. It's the problem doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Rather than calling the employee, screaming that, oh my god, the employee doesn't care you lost say $1 million.
Yeah.
He or she will find another job. It's the approach you take with him or her to solve that problem that it doesn't happen. Because I understand my brother's Mr. Babar approach because he lost money because of an employee error, but again that can happen from my side also.
Yeah.
So if we are eliminating that thing from it, then that's a problem, right? So for any startup, if you are telling, so let's say, Christine, you are working with us, I give you 3 hats to wear. For sure you will make mistakes, right? And I am wearing 10 hats, for example. So I'm doing accounting, I'm doing operation, I'm doing...
Thank you, Mr. Kalim, for attending our first podcast episode. And it was a pleasure to having you here. And see you guys on next episode.